damn it, Oishi-san. Will you please leave us alone for today? Satoko is in danger as we speak. Hey now, if you touch me, I can arrest you for obstructing the law. Damn it. Stop it, Kei-chan. He's just trying to piss you off. Why are you trying to piss me off? Hey, old man. You won't live long with that kind of attitude. Oh, now I'm scared. If you keep on talking to me like that, I'll arrest you for threatening an officer. Nufufu? Calm down, Keiichi-kun. He's on our side. What? What are you saying, Rena? Can't you see? He's being nice to you right now. He's saying these things because he's a policeman, but I think he's still on your side. If he really wanted to make us leave, he wouldn't be talking to us like this. He'd simply use force. But he's still blocking our way right now. How can he be on our side? Oishi-san, you've got a call in the cruiser from the chief. Oh, thanks. I've got to go for now. Start vacating the area, please. If you take another step forward, I'll take it as a declaration of war. Got it memorized? Nufufu? God damn it. Hello, Oishi here. Reading you loud and clear. Oishi-san, how is the situation there? It's fine. Everyone's being perfectly reasonable. There are quite a lot of people here, so it's taking time to break them up. Really? We're still getting calls to the Child Consultation Center. You guys are impatient. They're wondering when you can get them out of there. We can't teleport. They'll leave soon. I've already spoken to the leader. It's taking time for him to explain it to his people. If they call again, tell them to wait for a little bit. I heard that the Onikafushi Guardians are back in action, but it seems like it's not getting too messy this time. Yes. The damn conflict has been over for a long time. Just give them a little bit to pack up and leave. Oishi-san? How could you lie to him like that? You haven't made any progress in persuading the leader yet. Nyahaha. Actually, I thought he did. I thought he... Now. Was that really a lie? Yeah, I don't see how it was a lie. The chief warned us that this could turn into a riot. I think we should call for help and shut this down before anything happens. Kuma-chan, don't be mean. Excuse me? He got this many people together in order to help his friend. That's no small feat, you know. The whole village is here, and that means he persuaded Oryu Sonozaki. It wouldn't be easy for a young boy like him to persuade the Empress. You think Oryu Sonozaki is backing this crowd? The girl they're trying to help is Satoko Hojo, the daughter of the dam supporters. It's hard to believe that the villagers would be trying to save her. There was a thick wall between them and the Hojo family, but he broke that wall down in just a few days. Actually, I've been following his progress up to this point. I saw him at their Watanagashi planning meeting. He's a damn courageous boy. The elders screamed and yelled at him, but he wasn't scared at all. He magnificently brought them over to his side. After that, they told him that they'd support him if he could also persuade Oryu. Since he's here today, he apparently also succeeded at doing that. He's going to be someone big one day. You should probably get close to him while you still can. Nufu? I knew it. You were taking it easy today. You're normally very direct. So I was surprised when you started negotiating with him. I want to see Mabura-san earn a little credit today. Oishi said something that he shouldn't say as a policeman. Kumagai had to struggle to understand what he meant. Giving Oishi a thin smile, he asked him a question. Do you want to leave without disbanding them? Nufu? Nah, we don't need to treat them special. You don't know anything about the Onikafushi Guardians. You and Mabura-san both. They're not as weak as you think. You'll see. You want to wait and see what they do, huh? As usual, we're doing a thankless job. Nufufu, want a cigarette? Kumagai accepted the offer, taking a cigarette from Oishi's hand. In the next moment, two black vehicles stopped short in front of the building, their brakes screaming under the stress. There they come. Look closely, Kuma-chan. Several men wearing well-tailored suits emerged from the vehicles. Some of them looked like muscle-headed gangsters, and some of them more resembled intelligent businessmen. There was a clearly overbearing old man in a hakakama with a crest, and what looked like a whole circle of Yakuza leaders arrived after him. Is Keiichi Mabura-kun present? Where is he? I'm Keiichi Mabura. How may I help you? Don't worry. We're on your side. Who? Who are you exactly? Oh, hey, Uncle. Why are you here? I can't believe he actually showed up. Shion and Mion's surprised reactions made me feel nervous. Keiichi-kun, you're the leader here. There's no need to hesitate. Let's go. The group of men clapped me on the shoulders. But I can't go. The police are here. Alright, stop right there, boys. I'm Oishi from the Okonomiya PD. Good afternoon. Where are you all heading? Who do you think you are? How can you stop law-abiding citizens from conducting a protest? Well, Sonozaki-sensei, we're here because the Child Consultation Center called us here. Sonozaki-sensei? Is he a teacher from some school? Wait, no, I don't have time to joke around. This man in a hakama must be the Sonozaki family's representative on the prefectural assembly. I heard that he's a really scary guy when he raises his voice, just like Mion's grandma. Shut up. Get away, you damn pig. Who gave you orders to get in their way? Niaha, though, Chief of Police orders us here. I can't disobey him, you know. The Okonomiya Police Chief, he's going to hear some real complaints from me later. Tell him to be ready. Oishi's partner was doing his best not to laugh. Okay. I'll relay that message to him. Anyway, there are rules in this city. Like how the caretaker of a building can order people to vacate their property if he thinks they can cause trouble for his business. As Oishi-san explained in a strange half-troubled and half-delighted manner, one of the intelligent-looking guys started talking instead of Representative Sonozaki. Hello, I'm the attorney, Sonozaki, from the Sonozaki Law Consultancy Office. I went over the laws that apply to the Child Consultation Center. Their claim is unjust, and it could be considered an abuse of their official authority. Here is a copy of the regulations. Furthermore, Keiichi Mabura-san is the appointed leader of the Hinamizawa Unified Council. This is the power of attorney issued by the council. The Hinamizawa Unified Council is a Good Samaritan organization of citizens, formed under the observation of the Shishibone local government section. That makes him a proper representative of the organization, and he went through the proper channels. Rejecting his appeal is a clear abuse of authority, and violates the Municipal Public Service for Servant regulations. Therefore, the order made by the head of the Child Consultation Center is unlawful, and if the police continue to interfere with this movement, then... Okay, I understand. My apologies. Well then, you can carry on, everyone. That's what you should have said from the beginning. Let's go, Keiichi-kun. Wait, you might be disrupting their business if everyone goes inside. Don't worry, only the representatives are going in. Is even that going to interrupt their business? With 4 couches in the visitors' room, I assume they can easily hold 10 people in there. Yeah, I guess you know better. Please go on ahead then. Please go. Go on ahead then. Mabura-kun, let's go. Nobody's going to stop us now. Oh, yes, sir. Hey, Retta, Mion, Shion, Rika-chan. We're going in. Yeah. Let's go. Is this all part of Oryu's plan? Probably. I didn't think she'd talk to these guys, too. No matter how you look at it, it's the Sonozaki family giving us the most support. I wonder what made the hag change her mind. I'm not surprised at all. I always believed that Mi-chan's grandma would help us. Really. I said some nasty things to her last night, but right now I could kiss her. Alright everyone, we're going inside. Yeah! The crowd cheers. The main event is about to begin. Mabura-san, please, save Hojo-san. Help. Rescue Satoko-chen. Hey, Mabura boy. Good luck. This is your show. We wish you luck. Angel Mort Grenadiers! Secure the path of retreat. Support the charge. Kay, show us what you got. I will. I'm going to get them. Mabura-san, we'll wait for you here. We look forward to hearing the good news. Yes, bring us good news. I'll be waiting for you too. I pumped my fist in the air in response to their high expectations. We entered the Child Consultation Center, backed by the power of the Sonozaki family. I finally made it. It was cool inside the building, unlike the outside world. I could still hear the crowd, but at a lower volume. It was loud enough to hear their cheers. The staff in the building must have known who we were. They tried to concentrate on their work as if they didn't see us. Hello, sir. How may I help you today? I'm Mabura Keiichi. I'm here to request that Satoko Hojo be put under protection immediately. Just go get the person in charge here. A representative of the Hinamizawa Town Council is here to see him. He is unable to see you at this time. I will take a message for him. Hello. I'm a lawyer from the Sonozaki Law Consultancy Office. For the purpose of its future use, I will be recording our conversation from this point forward. We would like to be treated responsibly by the Child Consultation Center. I will try and see if he's available. Please wait for a moment. Hariyama-kun, it's been a while. Representative Sonozaki, how have you been? I'm here today as a member of the Hinamizawa Town Council. May I see the head of the office, please? Of course. Hey, you, take them to the reception area inside the boss's room and serve them some tea. I guess the power of a representative can really get public officials moving. I heard that there are both prefectural and municipal representatives in the Sonozaki family. We have the power of both of them today. And that means we have nothing to fear. We were inside his office, but the head of the office wasn't to be found. I'm sure he's somewhere in this building. All the exits are blocked. There's no way he could escape from us. He better not be thinking that he can hide from us all day. The head of the office, in fact, was peeping out through the blinds of the meeting room. On the second floor, he was shaking in fear. Why are they inside the building? What are the police doing? Well, actually, both the prefectural and municipal Sonozaki representatives are here. They have a lawyer with them, too. They're asking for an answer, but only management has the authority to respond. Oh, okay, I've got it. Today is Saturday. It's nearly 3, right? I'll just stay here until then. Have them leave after we close up. Meanwhile, I'll talk with the municipal manager about what to do next. I thought he told you to concede. He said something about a town council. I was expecting a bunch of neighborly old men. I never thought I'd see representatives and lawyers and yakuza. Who would have thought there would be 200 people out there? Well, that's Hinamizawa. Anyway, the office is closing in 10 minutes. I'm sure they'll threaten me if I meet with them. But I'm not going to concede. That's my duty as a civil servant. I've been working for the government for 40 years, and I'm not ashamed to boast about that. I'll never compromise just because some gangster threatens me. In the next moment, the phone in the conference room rang loudly. The head of the office nearly jumped out of his skin. Scared even of the phone, he told the manager to tell whoever it was that he wasn't there. Hello? This is Hariyama? Oh, thank you. I'll let him know. Sir, it's the municipality calling. Hello? I'm in deep trouble. There are about 200 people surrounding the consultation center right now. They even have the representatives on their side. What should I do? I did tell you this would happen, but it's your job as the municipal government to control trouble within the town councils. Do something about this. It is your sworn duty to take care of this. That's not our job. Our job is to support the growth of the local communities of the region, and I don't care. Can't you do something about this? At this point, you have no choice but to accept their request. I think you should stop being so stubborn about policy. A government is there for its citizens. Isn't that right? Can't you just peacefully accept their appeal? You're an official too, aren't you? How dare you take the side of the town council? I'm not going to concede. I'm going to follow the regulations. A civil servant's duty is to conduct business impartially. I've never broken that rule in my entire career. I mean, these lollies aren't just going to kill themselves. I passed the administrator's exam because I always follow the rules. Well, it's your decision. We'll do our best to help. But I told you, didn't I? I know I did. I know I told you not to get them upset. Fine, then I won't ask for your help anymore. I'm hanging up the phone. Click. Sir, even if you manage to get away from them today, they'll come back again on Monday. What are you going to do then? I'm sure that the mayor knows about this by now. This'll definitely come up at the weekly meeting. I haven't done anything that would upset the mayor. No matter what he says to me, that's what I'll tell him. Eek! The phone rang again. Once. And also, once again, the head of the office trembled in fear. The manager had to reluctantly pick up the phone. Yes? Can you transfer it here? Yes, this is the right office. One moment, please. Sir? You have a call from City Hall. City Hall? Not the municipal offices? Who is it now? It's the mayor. Yes, that's right. They're members of the town council in Hinamizawa. Yes, I understand. Please listen to what they have to say. Now, that's not true. It's important to be impartial and unbiased, but you must act according to the occasion. Ha 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 ha, yes. Please do so. After you're done, please come to the mayor's office and give me your report. I expect you by 6 p.m. By the way, p.m. means post-meridian. Thank you very much. a.m. is anti-meridian. And not like A-N-T-E. The man spoke with a gentle demeanor, but in a tone that didn't allow objection. Then the elderly man in a double suit set the receiver down. Thank you for that. Oryu was sitting on the couch in the reception area. Akane was there with her too. Not a problem. It's been a while since you visited City Hall. I was surprised to see you here today. Sorry for the surprise. If I'm going to ask someone a favor, I want to see them in person. Thank you, really. It's no problem at all. I'm sorry that our staff was so impolite. I should have taught them better. Maintaining a good relationship between municipal governments and town councils is vital. So he says. However, the mayor couldn't believe that Empress Sonozaki came all the way to see him just to save one little girl. It's a huge deal when Oryu Sonozaki comes directly to his office. It's also unusual for her to do things indirectly to begin with. Rather than leading the charge herself, she was having Keiichi Mabura save Satoko. The mayor understood that she was doing this so Keiichi Mabura would get all the credit. Because of that, he was very interested in this young Keiichi Mabura. He sounds like quite the young man. I can't believe that he's gone so far just to save his friend from an abusive relative. I know. He's one of a kind. I'm not worried about the future of Hinamizawa as long as someone like him is around. I can die peacefully now. I am just really concerned about how Oryu and Akane and Shion and Mion and Keiichi and Rika and Rena and Chie-sensei and Dr. Eerie are all going to react when they see how Satoko is now. I mean, other than the days and days of emotional abuse and being yelled at and screamed at and furniture being broken, I mean, being punched in the face by a full-grown man, the broken ribs, the beating, the raping. I don't know if we're going to have that in the story in terms of their reactions, but I want to see Oryu and Akane most of all. The two people that came here to this Shishibone mayor's office in City Hall. I don't know if we're going to get it in this story, but I want to see, specifically most of all, from the two of them, what their reaction is. If possible, even their facial responses to when they find out just how bad things were and are. Again, like I said, I don't know if we're going to get to see that in this story. But I would like to see Akane and Oryu's response in terms of when they discover just how badly Satoko-chan has been getting treated. Other than that, I don't know, Oryu. Can you really leave Hinamizawa in peace now? I mean, Mabra is quite the young man, but I feel like he's going to have a very psychotic breakdown. Then again, I was just saying 2 sentences ago that I'm looking forward to your and Akane's psychotic breakdown or reaction. Then again, I feel like that's a very justified response. I feel like I don't think anybody could blame anybody for having that response to that circumstance. I'm just saying, normally I would say the idea of lynching somebody, very bad. Probably shouldn't do that. But if there was a time for it to happen in the story, Tepe. I'm just saying I want to hear Oryu and Akane's response to seeing how Satoko is now and finding out just how much abuse she is going through. Though I imagine all the others would have quite the impactful reaction as well. He sounds like quite the young man. I can't believe that he's gone so far just to save his friend from an abusive relative. I know, he's one of a kind. I'm not worried about the future Hinamizawa as long as someone like him is around. I can die peacefully now. Please, Mother, don't joke around like that. Ta ha ha ha. It was worth living this long if I was able to meet someone like him. Take care of that Kichi boy if something happens again. You've grown so fond of him. Are you still mad at me for not having any boys? It was now 3 p.m. and I heard the announcement that the center was closing. The head of the office finally showed up in the room. He seemed like a totally different person. When I first met him, he had a cold attitude and responded to questions with blunt answers. But now he was much nicer and agreed with everything we said. I guess the power we held must have intimidated him. If I was alone, I would have never gotten him to listen to me. It's thanks to everyone's support that I'm able to talk to him now. I understand. I'm very sorry for all the confusion. We will take action immediately. Manager, please call Hojo-san's house right now. I mean, Tepe Hojo is kind of in the middle of beating somebody at the moment. He might be too busy to come to the phone. And then after doing what he needs to do, he might be too tired. Yes, sir. Satoko, finally! You're finally free! Or dead. She also might be dead by now. I'm pretty sure Satoko is not qualified to be part of the MMA. Like, I feel like she is not succeeding at her UFC debut match. Like, Satoko is having her debut match in the UFC right now. And I don't know about you, but I feel like she did not do nearly as much training for this as Teppei did. On the other hand, she's eventually going to run out of bones to break. Teppei stopped kicking her as he heard the phone ring. He could ignore the call, but if it was someone from the Child Consultation Center, they might become suspicious of him. He'd hurt Satoko enough to leave bruises. He couldn't let them visit, so he had no choice but to deal with them over the phone. Tish, that's enough for now. You better remember where you hid that bank book by the time I come back. Heck. All Satoko could do was curl up and cry. Satoko, you're never going to be the WWE champion with that attitude. Now everyone's like, this dark humor is inappropriate, Lunar, and I'm like, well, it's kind of too depressing to talk about this in a literal sense. So I'm trying to make it not sound so horrible. And everyone's like, it's supposed to sound horrible. It's an adult man kicking the shit out of a little girl. Like, we're just lucky none of this is animated, and it's not like, I mean, if everything was drawn true to form, you'd see like crumpling here, bruising, blood coming out of her face. And of course, even then, you know, the writer of the story has to be careful of the rating system. Otherwise, if it was written, well, too not ambiguous about certain things, well, it probably wouldn't be allowed on Steam. All Satoko could do was curl up and cry. Hello, who is it? Good afternoon, this is a Shishiboni Child Consultation Center. Again? Do you guys have nothing better to do? Why don't you stop calling me and work on your other cases? You're getting paid with the taxes I pay, you know. We're very sorry to interrupt you, beating your niece. One of our social workers will be visiting your home shortly. May I get permission for them to enter the premises, please? No way. We're cleaning the whole house right now. We can't have any visitors today. Come back again some other time. The consultation center wouldn't give up. Teppei wanted to hang up the phone, but if he did, he knew that they'd show up for sure. I was told that Satoko-chan didn't come to school today. She's home, isn't she? If she's really sick, she should be resting at home, I expect. There's something quite urgent that I need to ask her. What the hell do you need her for? I'm her guardian, so I'll answer for you instead. Are you refusing to put Satoko-san on the phone? I'm not refusing. I'm just saying that I'll answer your questions in her place. Can't you see what I'm saying? What's your name, anyway? I'm asking you one more time. May I speak with Satoko-san, please? God damn it! He'd thought dealing with the government officials was a bit like playing whack-a-mole. If you hit them hard enough, they won't show up for a while. But today, whoever was on the phone seemed so provocative and self-assured. Teppei sensed that they'd definitely come to the house if he didn't put Satoko on. And if they sounded like that over the phone, if they came to the house, they might be bringing along more than just a couple of people. For all Teppei knew, they might even bring a police officer. If they did, he couldn't turn them away at the entrance. He knew too well just how scary police officers could be. Look, wait a minute. I'll go and wake her up. Give me some time. He covered the phone with his hand and spoke to Satoko downstairs. Oh, Satoko! The Child Consultation Center wants to ask you something. Can you come to the phone, please? Even though he had just been beating her, Teppei was addressing Satoko in a sweet, phony voice. It would disturb people to hear him talk like that. Satoko knew that his sweet voice was the scariest tone of voice he had. She couldn't refuse after hearing him talk like that, so she obeyed him and went upstairs. Teppei grabbed Satoko's shoulders with all his might and whispered in her ear. No matter what happens, we're a happy family, right? Don't you dare forget that, alright? Yes. Remember, if you upset me, I'll destroy Satoshi's room. If you behave well, I promise that I will never enter his room again. Is that a deal? Huh? 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 He squeezed her shoulders even tighter. Satoko contorted her face in pain. We're making up now, right? Huh? Yes. We're a happy family. Teppei gave the phone to Satoko as soon as she nodded. He stood behind her, continuing to grip her shoulders tight. It was like a raptor gripping its prey with its sharp talons. Satoko Hojo-san, this is Hariyama, speaking from the Child Consultation Center. How's everything going so far? Are you having any problems with Teppei-san? The volume on the phone was low enough that Teppei couldn't hear what they were saying. However, he squeezed Satoko's shoulders harder and urged her to say something, because her silence could be interpreted as a negative answer. Yes, everything is working out between my uncle and I. You don't have any problems with him? Ah, sure, go ahead. Hello? Satoko? It's me, Keiichi. Are you okay? Yeah. It's safe here. Satoko, we're about to come to save you. If you admit that you need help, the Child Consultation Center will put you under their protection immediately. It's not just the center either. The mayor of Shishibone City is supporting us too. Haha, crazy, isn't it? It's all thanks to the Sonozaki family. Mion's grandma is doing all of this for you. Satoko always felt bitter toward the Sonozaki family, because they were often the ones talking about her behind her back. She hated Oryu most of all. It didn't make sense to her that Oryu would do anything to help her. I know you went through a lot of hard times after the dam conflict. I didn't notice it, but you were treated. You were being treated coldly for a long time, but I took care of all those people for you. No one will ever treat you badly in Hinamizawa again. I wish I could show you all the people that have gathered around the Child Consultation Center right now. Everyone from Hinamizawa is here to save you. They're even skipping the preparation for tomorrow's festival. Huh? Oh, sure. I have a message from the Sonozaki family. Mion's grandma said to say hello to you. She's sorry about how she treated you. She wants you to come visit her house sometime. You hear that? She's on your side now. She went to see the mayor in person just for you. But you know, the same goes for us too. We've been coming to the Child Consultation Center every day since you were taken away. Everyone has been supporting us. And all for your sake. Now we have the whole village, Hinamizawa, on our side. Well, Teppei can't allow this. I mean, it's going to give him some trouble if they wind up seeing Satoko in this state. So, well, he'll just have to finish the job and leave. Now we have the whole village of Hinamizawa on our side. Hang on, Rika-chan wants to talk to you. Satoko? It's Rika. Rika? Keiichi brought it all to an end for you. The people of Hinamizawa aren't going to be mean to you anymore. So no one will ignore you when we go shopping together. They won't treat you differently from me anymore. No one will treat you coldly. No one will treat you coldly anymore. Satoko wasn't sure if she should feel happy or sad that Rika noticed how badly the villagers were treating her. All she could do was let out a bitter laugh. I can't believe that. Indeed. I can't believe it either. Rika? Satoko was surprised. She was surprised to hear Rika's voice sound so mature over the phone. She almost sounded like a different person. When you were taken away by your uncle, I thought it was an unchangeable fate. I gave up, thinking that there was nothing but a dead end ahead of us. I'm sure you felt that way too, but I found out that there's no such thing as fate. There's no dead end ahead of us. Keiichi broke that wall down and smashed it into a million pieces. Satoko, don't give in to misfortune anymore. We're almost there. All you need to do is nod your head. But I have to get stronger. That's because of how much you suffered. You're trying to overcome that. You feel guilty. You felt guilty towards Satoshi because you hid behind his back when you were abused by your aunt. I know that you're trying to take Teppei's abuse as a form of self-punishment. I understand you're trying to get stronger as an apology towards your brother. I can respect that courage, and it shows how much you've grown up. Satoshi would be proud of you if he was here right now. He would pat your head. He would pat it so gently. Ni? Did you really believe what I just said? That's not good, Satoko. You're nowhere near as strong as Satoshi. Not at all. Rika's words were suddenly toned with malice, penetrating Satoko's heart, the moment she thought she was saved. You think that taking this abuse will make you stronger, but is this really that different from last year? You're just waiting here for Satoshi to come home. You're waiting for him to come back and save you again. You don't even know what kind of strength Satoshi held within him. Satoshi didn't just cry and quake in fear like you're doing. He fought. He fought his horrible aunt. He fought in order to save you. Remember the sight of Satoshi standing up to your aunt, the one you cried in terror from, with his arms spread wide to protect you? Satoshi was just as scared as Satoko was. All she'd ever seen was her brother's back. She had no idea what kind of expression he was wearing on his face. He didn't want to stand in front of his furious aunt, but he had no choice. If he wanted to protect his sister. Satoko never once saw how scared he was. And she never once saw how courageous he was in spite of that. Satoshi fought. He didn't just take the violence that was dealt to him. He fought it and struggled against it. I was no different from you once. I stopped fighting. Because I gave up. I stopped struggling against it. I chose to accept fate and quietly endure my pain. I thought it was a waste of time to seek help. Just like you. I was just waiting for someone to come along who would change my circumstances. But I've decided to fight. That's why I'm on the phone with you now. I'm going to change this fate on my own. I'm going to persuade you to nod your head. Satoko, he's right behind you, isn't he? Yes, he's here. Look at his face now. See how evil and scary he looks. Realize how brave Satoshi was. To fight back against that furious face. If you want to give something back to Satoshi, don't just take his abuse without seeking help. You have to do what Satoshi did for you. Can't you recognize that? Satoko slowly looked back at her uncle, though she was afraid to do so. He was wearing an unpleasantly broad grin while gripping her shoulders so tightly. Ultimately, it wasn't even really about dealing with her aunt or uncle. It was about dealing with her fear. Satoshi faced his fear. He could have chosen to run from it or to sit and take it, but he fought for his little sister instead. He fought that fear and didn't falter. And what was Satoko doing? She believed that the violence she was suffering was the punishment she deserved. However, Rika wasn't wrong. Satoko wasn't trying to gain strength at all. She was only shutting herself out until someone came to save her. She wasn't doing anything on her own. She was only waiting for someone else to do something about it. Satoshi faced it. He faced this fear. That was his strength. Are you scared? Are your teeth chattering? Are you feeling shivers run down your spine? That's exactly how Satoshi felt when he tried to protect you. You have to understand that. Do you know what Satoshi wanted from you? Do you know what he was trying to show you? If you don't know, Satoshi will never come back to you. What's the deal? What's taking so long? Satoko was consumed by fear. Her teeth were chattering, and she felt shivers running down her spine. And that was what Satoshi felt every time she cried. Show us your strength, Satoko. Show Satoshi. Satoko. How much you've grown up over the past year. Show Satoshi that you've grown as brave as he is. Rika. But Even if she asked for help, that very minute, Teppei wasn't going to disappear. Once she asked for help, she'd need to survive until someone physically came to her house to rescue her. Satoko ached all over her body. Her wounds were pulsing, along with her heartbeat, and she could taste the blood in her mouth. It wasn't as easy as Rika made it sound. One nod wasn't going to solve everything at once. They had no idea how hard it was for her to nod. What did her Nini look like when he protected her? She couldn't remember his face, but she remembered the strength in his words, and she even may have heard a little bit of fear in his voice. But even so, he still fought. He faced his fears and fought for her sake. Satoko was scared, just like Rika said. Her teeth were chattering, and she felt shivers running down her spine. But she had to face him. She had to challenge him, to fight him, and to break the cycle. Satoko, I'm going to give the phone to an employee of the consultation center. Tell them with your own words. Yes. Yes. Show me that courage. Hello again. It's Hariyama from the Child Consultation Center. Please allow me to ask you one more time. Are there any problems between you and your uncle? Satoko looked at Teppei again as she listened to the question, looked straight into the face of terror. All she ever did was hide behind Satoshi's back. Show me that courage. It wasn't only Rika. Her Nini was watching her too. Me. Excuse me? Could you please repeat that? Help me. And now she's dead. She did actually yell at her. She was like, "Help me!" and then dead. And then now she's dead. The moment the words left her mouth, Teppei clocked his niece upside her head with every bit of strength he had in him. Satoko rolled down the hallway, still clutching the telephone receiver. Oh, Satoko, you finally betrayed me, huh? I hate you. Get out of my house. This house belongs to my Nini and me. This house belongs to my family. I hate you. Get out of here. You little bitch! Wah! Satoko wasn't going to just take a beating any longer. Instead, she spread her arms wide and jumped onto her uncle. Of course, that wasn't going to hurt Teppei at all. Satoko was as weak as a newborn puppy to him. That was, however, the best attack she had at her disposal, at which point he did a full body slam into the coffee table. Satoko was fighting for the first time in her life. Why are we watching Yamcha versus Frieza? She had decided to stop waiting for somebody to save her. In the end, Satoko was the only one who could save herself. Enduring her uncle's violence had never meant anything at all. She had thought she learned something from her Nini, but she had been mistaken this whole time. What's with that look in your eyes, huh? I'm gonna push your front teeth in. But just as Teppei raised his fist, someone loudly hammered on the front door. Teppei Hojo, open up. This is the police. Teppei couldn't help but jump in surprise. It had barely been a minute since Satoko asked for help over the phone. Open up this door. If you don't, we're going to break it down. How did it turn out? How's Satoko-chan? Satoko-chan asked for help. The Child Consultation Center is going to take action now, but she's still in danger. Teppei might kill her for betraying him. We had heard a violent noise right after she asked for help. In other words, Satoko had been brave enough to do that in front of her uncle. We have to get there right away. Well, everyone, we already know how the story ends. I mean, the guy already knows he's got the police out there and can't just leave, so, well, he might as well finish the fight that's in front of him while he still can. Especially since, well, much easier for him to beat the shit out of Satoko, and he should be able to kill her the rest of the way before they get through the door. Then again, he was going to do that anyway, just the banging on the door startled him. We have to get there right away. Can someone give us a ride? Several of the villagers who came by cars started their engines. The crowd had started to realize what was going on. Damn it. We're coming as fast as we can, Satoko. Oh, don't worry about that, Babura-san. You already had the police there waiting, didn't you? Thank you! I will fucking hug you! The police entered the Hojo residence not a moment ago. He wouldn't have had any time to hurt Satoko-chan. What? But why? No idea. It's a mystery to me. Anyway, could you break up this crowd already? I'll be leaving for now. So, excuse me. Have a good year. Are you coming to Watanagashi? Nufafu. Oishi must have contacted someone as soon as he heard Satoko asking for help. Thank you. The police had surrounded Satoko-chan's house ahead of time. Well, they actually have been staking out his house for the past week. So they were already there this whole time. I get it. They were suspecting him of Rina's murder. It all makes sense now. Wait, who's Rina? Get in the car, everyone. Let's hurry back to Hinamizawa. I mean, she's still got some broken ribs. There were several officers combing the Hojo residence. Satoko was sitting by the porch, talking with another officer. She had some painful-looking bruises all over her face. Satoko-chan, are you okay? Are you? Oh, do I look okay to you? Coach? Coach! She needs treatment right away. Let's take her to the clinic. Can you walk, Satoko-chan? Satoko nodded to the coach and stood up. It looked painful for her, but even so I felt relieved to see her better than I expected. However, the cruel bruises inflicted over her body were all too horrible to look at. I'll never forgive that man for abusing a little girl like her. My body shivered in anger. Satoko? Oh, did you see what I did, Rika? I can act when it counts. Yes, I saw your courage. You won. You broke the bonds of fate. Both Rika-chan and Satoko cried and hugged each other. I soon heard another car coming. I immediately knew who it had to be. It was Uishi-san's police cruiser. Yes, you should have. But thank you. I could still. I'd give you a hug. Thank you for having the people that you were having stake out the house for the past week bang on the door the moment she asked for help. Thank you. I appreciate it. We should have acted more quickly. I'm sorry we weren't more help. No, don't be sorry. If not for you, Ushi-san, he would have done even more horrible things to her. Thank you so very much. I guess you can be a nice person sometimes. I guess you can be a nice person sometimes. Nufufu, so how is she doing? The coach is looking after her. She was injured pretty badly. Oh, Kuma-chan, what happened to Teppei? We got him. Komayama-san took him to the station. So he won't come back to this house ever again? It's not like he's going to get the death penalty or a life sentence. I don't want to think about this, but he might come back someday. Yeah, well, we won't let him. I'll make sure he can never come back to this village. Oh my, oh my. The successor of the Sonozaki family is saying such scary things already. You can't threaten him or anything, you know. I'm not going to threaten him. I'm just going to advise him that he should never come back to Hinamizawa or Okonomiya, otherwise something terrible might happen to him. I guess advice isn't too bad then. Nyahaha. So is Satoko-chan free now? Is that really it? Is it over? I don't know. I think there will be more issues to come. Once Teppei loses his parental rights, they'll need to find a new guardian for Satoko. Someone has to take care of her. But there's no need to worry. I'm sure that the Sonozaki family is going to back her up. We'll make sure Satoko is happy. Eri took Satoko to the clinic. And then she died. He says her injuries aren't as bad as they look, though. Really. That's good to hear. I wonder if she can leave the clinic by tomorrow. I wonder. I'm sure those injuries will take more than a day to heal. That's not what she's talking about, me. Tomorrow's the Watanagashi Festival. It's been a really hectic week, but if we can all go to the festival together, I think that will be our happy ending. Yep, it's definitely not like the name of this chapter is called Minagoroshi, which means kill everyone. It's not like this is going to be a massive massacre of death, even worse than all of the other chapters combined. Like, literally, there are going to be hundreds of people dead. It'll be fine. After all, there's a chapter 8 after that, where we go the next time loop. But, for now, we save Satoko. And in a couple days, everyone's going to be dead horribly. I think Kiichi gets his brains blown out with a gun. And Rika gets disemboweled. I think everyone else dies in some even worse way. Pretty sure everyone in the entire village dies. But most of them painfully. I don't know if everyone's looking forward to that part of the story or not. Everyone says you spoiled the story. What? How is it a spoiler to tell you everyone dies horribly? I think that'll be our happy ending, right? It'll serve as proof that we got our happy world back with our own hands. I agree. I'm sure Satoko wants to see Kei-chan's auction in action. I almost forgot about that. Satoko will be coming for sure. Everyone's happy. Nothing bad will ever happen in this village ever again. And everyone will live happily ever after for years and years and years and years. Before I knew it, lots of people from the village had joined us. They were the same people who came to the Child Consultation Center to support us. They wanted to know if Satoko was safe. Considering her injuries, safe might not be the right word. However, she is free from the curse of her uncle now. Her emotional scars will slowly heal. We'll be there for her as her friends. No, it wasn't just us anymore. The whole village is going to be there for her. And the whole village will die as one, screaming and on fire. The ghost of the dam conflict won't haunt Satoko any longer. It was a very long week. In this 1 week, we united, we fought, we overcame, and we won. It wasn't an easy victory. However, the price we paid was more than worth it. Tomorrow is the Watanagashi Festival, the biggest festival in the village. It's a huge event where we worship the guardian of this village, Oyoshira-sama. Oyoshira-sama is a god who united two enemy peoples. The curse in the Hojo family had disappeared, and Satoko is truly going to be a part of the village. We'll all be playing at the festival together. This is a perfect, happy ending. When our ordinary days were taken from us, we all felt so powerless, but now we have everything back. What else can you call that but a miracle? No, you can't actually call it that. Miracles can be created when everyone works together. What's impossible to do alone becomes possible when everyone joins forces. With everyone's power, we were able to make impossible things happen. And that's only a natural outcome of everyone doing their best together. So it's not a miracle. In other words, it was inevitable. The old legends in this village tell us that Oyoshira-sama made it possible for humans and demons to live together. I'm not sure what that story really means, but I'm sure that Oyoshira-sama made something impossible happen. We can be proud of what we did. I'm sure Oyoshira-sama is proud too. Hey, Mabara boy, we did it! You pulled it off. It was worth showing up every day. My supporters cheered me on. They were all glad that Satoko was finally safe. The sense of accomplishment at saving Satoko finally hit us, and we hugged each other, sharing praises. Praises for our struggle. Satoko and Rika-chan were already there waiting for me. I like the soundtrack to this game. There are technically 10 chapters to this game series. This game is Chapter 7, Minagoroshi. There's 8 numbered chapters, which are the part of the main story. Though there are also Higurashi Ho Plus and Rei, which have additional stories. Ho Plus is technically the Chapter 10. They're all... Chapter 9 and Chapter 10 are technically after stories. The main thing I would say is, while I would definitely say play those last, I would say this. The last of those games, the most recent of them, does, granted you have to play the whole game in order to unlock it, but it does have a music player where you can listen to... Well, actually, do you have to unlock it? I can't remember. It has a music player, so you can actually listen to every musical track created for this game, and even tracks that were never actually played during the game. Even stuff with vocals. It's a lot of very, very good music. I like good music in video games and anime. I like anime soundtracks, I like video game soundtracks. Let me know in the comments below what video game or anime soundtracks you think are really good. And if you can, since you're already here on YouTube anyway, there are plenty of people out there who actually do have all of the soundtracks for all of the games already posted to YouTube. I'd suggest listening to that just casually when you're like reading stuff or relaxing. I like the music a lot. I'll end the video here. I suppose I should probably do my intro, shouldn't I? Greetings one and all to the most cursed, most crunchiest corner of the internet. A YouTube channel content creator actively alienating everyone in both the analog and digital world. Well, welcome and good evening, wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8 and thank you for joining me during this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have all the hugs and head pats you could ever want. And I hope you enjoy the music to this game as much as I enjoy it. And I appreciate you stopping by. Until next time, I hope all of you take care. Thank you. Bye.